Well, why don't we move over from the proteins and go to the row crops? And I haven't really said a lot about beans, soybeans, but slowly but surely they're starting to get some traction as far as what's been out there and in the headlines and what folks have been talking about. And if you look at beans compared to, say, wheat and corn, it looks pretty good. So I was going to say cream of the crop, but that's probably a bad pun right now. But take a look at that bean market and take a look at that price action. And we're kind of doing one of those, we talk about these things a lot, these pennant formations or flag formations, where we've got more and more of the prices trading in that smaller and smaller of a range as we go forward. And it makes it want to think that you want to break out, right? So it's setting up with a flag formation. And I looked at the breakout levels-ish, okay? Around 865 to the downside and 917 to the upside would be levels that we would have successfully, say, broken out of that flag, say, or pennant formation. And you want to keep an eye on those things going forward because, again, it's a slow time of the year. Beans are made in August, right? So we're going to be sitting here waiting for anything that comes out of the Pro Farmer Crop Tours or well, that's corn, but I mean, anybody that's going to give us any new fundamental news. So we'll wait and see when we get more news or anecdotal evidence that's going to change our minds. But right now we're still kind of in that flag formation. And again, 865 to the downside, 917 to the upside. Those are the types of levels that we're going to look at on our desk to give us a feeling about where this wants to go. Now, the reason I say cream of the crop is it is a cream of the crop. I mean, if you look at, say, wheat and corn, they're still trending around their lows, and there's been a lot of talk about corn as of late. But, beans are roughly still 50 cents-ish off of their lows. So that's been a relatively good stalwart going forward. It's held in there, and that's telling us something, I think. That could be a little bit of a canary in the coal mine saying, hey, don't forget about the beans. There could be something there. It hasn't really sold off and joined the party on their lows like the wheat and corn have done. So it's not a guaranteed thing, but it's something to also keep in mind with those pennant flag numbers that I gave you earlier, that this contract is held in there, not like corn and wheat have rolled over, and that's something that I think that could be setting up for something later. That makes me feel as though the market's fairly strong below.